I was making videos since a little kid.
Have you ever bombed on a show?
Puerto Ricans try to get me, bro. Yeah. Sometimes my mom will say something to me, bro, that just sends me over, bro.
Like, with all this cancel culture shit going on around, right? Mm-hmm. Have you ever been faced with some sort of cancel culture-like behavior? Has there been a time that your mom has smacked you so hard that you're like, yo, you know we're acting, right?
Turn off the music. Prende tu voz. Esto es Acapella, the podcast, hosted by DJ Frikkiao and friends. Acapella.
Welcome back to Acapella Podcast. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed, that has commented, that has provided feedback, engaged. We're going to continue the momentum. We want to continue to ask you to please subscribe. Please hit the notifications button because we really would appreciate it. It keeps our algorithm going and keeps everything fluid. And most of all, we really appreciate and thank you for your support. My next guest is a New York City-based comedian who got his career started on social media by performing comedy skits and has converted this into a full-fledged stand-up comedy career. In 2025, he did something very special. He sold out the most important venue for Latino culture and entertainment in New York City, United Palace. He is now doing tours. He has opened up shows for Bad Bunny, Aventura. He has collaborated with Ruben Blades. You name it, the list goes on. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Acapella Podcast, Radel Ortiz.
Yeah, that was beautiful, bro. Yeah,
no teleprompter either. No teleprompter, bro.
Me gustó. I'm like, damn, who he talking about? That's on fire.
Talking about you, bro. Yo, you've done a lot of great things, man. And then this has been, you're early in the game. You've done so much in so short time.
Really? I feel like I've been, well, first of all, thanks for having me, bro.
Thank you for the opportunity, first of all.
I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be in Miami. Yeah, I don't feel like it's been a short time, though. It's been 8 years now since I started.
Yeah.
But it's like, sometimes it feels like a year will go by really fast, and sometimes it'll feel like it's been like a long process, you know?
Yeah. But so when did you put your first skit? And I mean, we're going to probably jump all over the place, but when did you first uploaded your first video and said, I'm going to try this?
I was making videos since a little kid.
Oh, you were?
Yeah. Like on the VHS. Yeah. They would record me running on a bicycle, slamming into stuff, falling down. And then when, like around the time of MySpace, we used to make videos on there, like little compilation videos of us just doing all kinds of foolishness all summer. My sister would edit it and she would post it. And we used to go like fake viral, like just in our neighborhood though, Like
everybody in your block knew you.
Everybody, even next block, even around the corner, they knew us. So, and then I stopped making videos because I was like, yeah, you got to grow up, man. Go get a job. Yeah. Go get some money. So I got into sales. I started doing sales, and then I was depressed, and then I said, nah, I want to go back to making videos. Yeah. That was 2017.
2017. Yeah. That's what I had in my notes here. 2017, that was your early beginnings. Yeah. Wait, so you started doing you got depressed working in sales?
Yes.
What type of sales?
It's network marketing.
Network marketing.
Yeah, like Amway, Mary Kay kind of stuff.
Yeah, like MLM stuff, like pyramid stuff or whatever. Yep.
I was calling people up, trying to sell them a deal.
You weren't one of those guys that were doing the you should be here?
Yes, sir. That was me. Yep. Oh my God, bro. We was getting money, you heard?
Yo, they try to recruit me, bro.
You should have joined, bro. You missed out, dumbass.
Yo conocí un par de mujeres, bro. Like, I met them here in Miami, as a matter of fact. I was still living up in New York, and they're like, yo, we got this travel thing. When can we set up a meeting with you? I'm like, what?
Yep, you missed it, bro.
You were one of those guys?
Yeah, man.
Oh, my God. So that
and I traveled a lot, bro. I traveled a whole lot in my early 20s, and I made a lot of money doing it there. I met so many friends there. My girl now, I met her doing that in Las Vegas.
Let me ask you a question. Did you hold up the "You should be here" sign?
Hell yeah. And I do it again. No, but that
wasn't
company
even in my notes, bro. That's
yeah, no, I was all the way in there, bro, and I learned a lot, you know, because that they also teach you a lot of like you know, self-help stuff.
Yeah.
So I learned so much, and I met so much. Like I got out of my neighborhood. I was just stuck in East New York my whole life. I was one of them kids. I didn't even go to Manhattan.
Yeah.
I was just in Brooklyn, dando aco, on my block. I never left the zip code. So when I did that, I was able to travel, man. I went to all over. You know, I went to Turkey. Like I went to Spain, and I went to Thailand. And then in the U.S., I was in Texas and Vegas and Hollywood, you know?
Damn.
And Colorado, like places I've never been. Like I was actually like hanging out with white people. Like that was absurd to me. We didn't have no whites.
Yeah, did you make money with that? Did you actually make money?
I did.
You did. You
Yes.
did make money.
I was one of the very few.
People were saying that, but people were like, yo, you're not making no money with that. You're paying all kinds of fees and all this.
It's tough, bro. That is a tough. But I was one of the very few to make some money over there.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, that's another thing I wanted to touch on, right? Because you're a Dominican-bred comedian from New York, but I think most people assume because you're Dominican. I don't know why. We're all from Washington Heights.
Every time, bro.
Right? We're all from Uptown. Like everybody thinks that we're all from Uptown. But you were from Brooklyn.
From Brooklyn originally, and then when I turned like 17, we moved to Queens, and that's where I've been.
Oh, so you've been in Queens ever since.
But every time somebody see me in Queens, they're like, what the hell are you doing here? Like, aren't you from the Bronx? Aren't you from the Heights? Every time they think we all over there.
Yeah.
But that's not true. There's a lot of us elsewhere.
Yeah. Bro, I used to have a girl, right? And we got into a fight one day. This is a long time ago. I'm like, well, I'm moving out. And she goes, where you going? Uptown? I'm like, yo, I find shit to be so disrespectful. I'm like, what? That's the only place I can go.
Yeah, I was on the show with Angela Yee, and Mano was there. He's like, you from Uptown, right? I'm like, bro, this is almost racist.
I think it's disrespectful at some point. I'm like, bro.
Anyway. I'm from Brooklyn. But shout out the Heights, shout out the Bronx.
Yeah, of course, man. Listen.
I love it over there because that's like one of the places that still feel like New York.
Yeah.
You know, when you go over there, it's like, yeah, this is still New York.
It has like that raw, like that raw New York feel.
Yeah, like you know. Sometimes you miss seeing a good crackhead. You know what I mean? Like, you know?
but you know what's funny about Uptown, bro? Like, even though it's mostly Dominican, you do feel like it's a lot of Latinos in there. Because, bro, I've seen Colombians there. I've seen Puerto Ricans there. Yep. So, like, Uptown is not just Dominicans, but I guess Dominicans between Dykeman and Broadway.
Yeah, they run that whole thing.
They run that whole thing up there, man. So whatever, like it's all good, man. But also, so what's your life like during when you're not doing comedy? Like when you. Like, do you go to do you go to the grocery store? People are like, yo, did that ever happen to you? Because that happened to me a whole bunch of times.
Yeah, I remember the very first time somebody stopped me for a picture. I'll never forget it because I was like, what, me? You want a picture with me? Who am I?
Yeah,
I was at Campeón de los Pollos, a restaurant over there in New York. And I was waiting online, and somebody was like, hey, man, I think I seen you. You make videos, right? With your mom. I'm like, yeah. He was like, oh, let me get a picture with you. And I just couldn't believe it, bro. And that was the first of probably a billion now. But, yeah, everywhere I go, most of the time I do get stopped, whether it's to talk to me real quick or a picture always, or, hey, yo, please, my uncle's a big fan. Let me FaceTime him real quick.
Yeah.
And I always stop for pictures, bro.
But you're like, all right, so right now, after your popularity grew, right? I mean, you know, now you're a popular dude. So now what's your life like today? Like now do you go out in Brooklyn and just go, let me just go barbershop, let me go how's your life? Because you remember, as we get popular, you get popularity, people mostly tend to kind of be on the low, kind of move in silence, you know, and then limosina y vaina, you know. So what is that like for you today now?
No, yeah, I live life basically regular, bro. Yeah, it's not to the point where I need a limo and security. You know what I mean?
I mean, you're getting there, bro. You've done a lot of good things.
See, that, you know, but I do enjoy being able to just, you know, go to the barbershop, go to Trader Joe's and go get some, you know, I just do it. And I always know that if I'm going to go outside, I'm expecting, or I'm already ready if somebody does want a picture with me, because sometimes, bro, there be celebrities, they be assholes to the fans.
Yeah, of course.
And it's because we're all human beings and people go through stuff.
Yeah.
But guess what? That person don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They just met their hero.
Yep.
I could be having a bad day, right? I got a headache. I didn't sleep good last night. I got to wake up early to go do something. And somebody sees me and their eyes light up. Who the hell am I? It's almost selfish to be like, I don't feel good. I'm going to treat this person like shit. Get away from me. No.
Yeah.
That person might never see you again.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean?
You might have made their day by doing that.
Yeah. You sure will.
Yeah.
Or you're going to ruin their day.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was leaving the gym and this guy, it was raining out, and it was one of them days. I didn't want to go to the gym. I woke up angry, ugly, and I was just like, I'm going to go. I got a little headache, but I'm going to go. It's pouring, raining, and as I'm walking into the gym, this guy stops me. He's like, yo, Radel, man, I'm such a big fan, man. You mind if I just take a picture with you real quick? And then we took the picture, and I was like, yo, take care, man, be safe. And I spoke to him for like a minute or two out there in the rain. Because, some people you just got a good vibe with,
Yeah.
And like 2 days later, I got a DM from that guy. And he was like, yo, I just want to let you know that that convo that we had, it really meant a lot to me, because 2 weeks ago, my brother passed away. And me and him used to watch your videos all the time. And his brother passed away, bro.
Damn. Yeah,
So
as that saying goes, bro. Like, be kind. You don't know what people are going through. Like,
exactly.
And as I get older now, bro. When I'm younger, whatever. I was more of a knucklehead. But like now, as I'm older, like you kind of don't know what's going on in somebody's head. So somebody wants to say hi to you because you made their day, because you made them laugh or some shit like that, and you're out in the street and you are an asshole to them. You may set that person. You may take them over the top, you might again, they might not done it to you,
right?
But they may just go and do some shit to themselves.
Yeah, you never know, bro.
This guy told me that I sucked, and then he just went and did some other crazy shit.
Yeah, you never know what people are going through, bro. But it's like when I feel like, for me, it's still like low key.
Yeah,
it's a couple people, but I do feel like super like big A-list celebrities, they get to this point where maybe some of them even don't even look at people like people no more, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just everybody wants something from me. Everybody wants to tell me they love me. Everybody wants my picture. I could see how in their minds they shut themselves off to that.
Yeah. No, and
that's scary,
bro. And I've seen so many artists and DJs. Like I come from the nightlife space, so like I've seen so many people go from popularity, like DJs that were like on rocking them stations and big clubs and whatever, and they pull the rug, bro, and they either get fired or they lose their career, and they go into some mental crazy shit.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? From like, because of all the attention. So to stay grounded is super important, bro.
Yeah.
Stay humble, stay grounded is super, because, bro, we've seen it. Well, I've seen it myself. Like I've seen dudes that I'm friends with go through depression because of the attention and all that shit. But when they were on top, they didn't want to talk to nobody.
Yeah.
And life is an elevator, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, without doing all the motivational shit.
Nah, we could do the motivational shit, bro. Hold on that topic.
Go.
Sometimes I feel like people they become more famous and more popular because they act like that. Because they act the bougie, they act the Hollywood.
Yeah.
They show up everywhere in a limo. They got security. They got a big chain.
Yeah.
I feel like we live now in a time where that'll make you even more famous.
Like a Kanye. You think like
nah, but Kanye is different. It's more of like people. It's like you gotta like fake it first.
Yeah.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
It's like some people now they can become famous just by acting like they're famous.
Yeah.
Just like people, they're gonna think I'm rich if I buy this car.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna bring in more and more and more. So it's strange times we live in.
No, you know what somebody told me one time is that's a good point, right? Because somebody told me I'm like, I want to make a flyer for my birthday or some shit, but I want to get some chains but I want to get some fake chains. I don't have the money to buy the real chain.
Right.
So my man was like, yo, think about this, bro. You think Diddy wears real chains? I'm like, nah, they're real. He goes, how do you know? Have you ever asked him? I'm like, no. I'm like, why do you think? He goes, because he's Diddy, right? So he's like, if you wear the fake chains, you're Radel. they're gonna believe you, bro. They're gonna think it's real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
that'll be crazy, bro. In 2026, I just switch up, bro, and I just pull up everywhere with a big cadena.
Perception is reality, bro. No one's gonna question you. You come out right now with a banging ass gold chain. Who's gonna say that that's fake? I don't think it is.
My mom.
There's a guy on Instagram. I don't know. There's a guy on Instagram. I don't know. I think he kind of faded away, but he was in DR, and it was called Prende el Foco. You ever saw that? So this dude was like, for example, they call Anuel with a something Miller watch. I'd be above my pay grade. I don't even know.
Richard Millie.
Richard Millie, right? So they caught Anuel with that watch. So the dude was like, yo, Prende el Foco. So they had this whole parody. Yo, he's been on Alofoca and everything. This guy's been on all these. And they zoomed in on the watch. And they said that shit is fake. So that became a whole. I know I had to respond. They're like, this is a whole shit. This is a whole shit. But anyway. How did your mom get involved in your show? How did that happen? Was that by mistake? Was that just like, you just turned the camera on one day and how did she become part of your skits?
It was one day that I was feeling sick. I had like the cold or something, and I was just there, and my sister was there, and my mom was just bringing me medicine after medicine. Toma esto. Everything, bro. Vaporub, shoving it up my nose, and jarabe, and all of this stuff, bro. Just all kinds of potions and lotions.
Yeah.
And miel de avena, miel de abeja, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And my sister was watching, and she was like, yo, that's so funny. You should record that. Mind you, at this time, I had just started making videos myself.
You're on your own.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, yo, you're right. That was like the big bang, that moment.
Because a little light bulb in your head.
Yeah, exactly. But it was my sister who was like, yo, you should record that. So then we just did it, basically everything she just did, but we exaggerated some extra stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Like she came with the holy water, you know? It was like, and then that video had like 300 comments or something. And at the time, I'm like, yo, I made it.
Yeah.
But that was like the first one. And then from that point on, she's just always been a part of it.
Yeah. What was the first video you put out? Was it, because I think how I found you, or how somebody sent me your video, whatever, however I found you, was the one when you at a picnic or at a barbecue with the like, hey, I'm still in this play, and then you were walking away out of you were kind of leaving.
The Lambong video.
And then Maria se fue, like, I think that's the first, the Lambong one, one, yeah. So that's what I'm like, yo, I'm like, because that shit was funny as hell. I'm like, and they're like, yo, ¿quién te invitó a ti aquí? Maria.
Y Maria. Se fue.
Yeah. That wasn't the first video you put out though, right?
Absolutely not, no. So we started like late 2017, probably like in September of 2017. Yeah. And then that came out the early summer of 2018.
Oh, that was the following year.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
That's when I started doing a little bit more Spanish content, switching it up. Because I realized like I was growing more doing Spanish content because my Spanish was so bad that people was just like, who is this guy, bro?
Yeah.
So we did that Lambong video. I had that idea in my notes for like that whole year. And then I went to the a cookout, and it was just perfect, bro. It was just, that video went insane, super viral. People thought it was real.
If I can recall, that's how I found you. That's how I noticed. Oh my God, who's this dude? Yeah, that shit was hilarious, bro. Like that now and then. But the skits that you do, like, are they mostly based on like real life experiences, or should you just picked up along the way, like from childhood? And
yeah, it's both. Sometimes it's just stuff in my imagination that we just come up with.
Yeah.
But a lot of the times it's like, it's kind of like how that with my sister, the first video, it was kind of like, yo, that was funny.
Do that.
Like real life stuff.
Yeah.
Make that a video.
Yeah. Does that all right? So that gets a little complicated for you because, like, all right. So when you record these videos, right, and your sister said, hey, let's record that. You kind of gotta almost now reenact it.
Yeah.
Does it sometimes, is it a fail? Sometimes because now you gotta, because the first time when you do something, it's funny.
Natural.
Then the next time it's like, coño, now we're acting. So you ever had a moment where you're like, let's record that, and then no salió bien?
Yeah, it happens. It happens a couple times.
Yeah?
Yeah, we work it out. Sometimes we'll spend 30, 40 minutes on a 90-second skit.
Yeah.
Because like we just can't get it right, you know?
Yeah.
And it is all improvised, but it's like sometimes I don't like this part. I like what you said in the last one. Do that one over. I'll tell mom, you know?
Okay.
Or Lisbo will tell me again, yo, try it this way.
Yeah.
And but the beauty of it, we're just there creating, and it's just we just passing time and having fun, bro.
Yeah. You ever break character? Because I'm the dude that always trying to look for the fifth wall. What do they call it? The fifth wall, the fourth wall, whatever. Like the behind the scenes, right? I'm always that dude trying to find buscando como like I want to see when they broke character. And I've seen a couple of your videos where like your mom smacks you, and then you guys cut away, and I see you like damn, like I see you almost breaking out in laughter, like every time you just say, guys, we gotta cut. This shit's too fun. Like you just.
Yeah. Sometimes my mom will say something to me, bro, that just sends me over, bro. Like I just can't, because again, it's all improvised.
Yeah.
So one time she called me. She said I look like a perro trasnochado, like a sleepy dog, and that just made me laugh. And then sometimes she will smack fire out me, bro.
Yeah.
To the point where I'm like, whoa.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah. That was my next question, bro. Like so, has there been a time that your mom has smacked you so hard that you're like, yo, you know we're acting, right?
Yes. Yes, one of the first times that I really was in pain was we made a video in DR that the lights went out.
Yeah.
And I was arguing with her. I'm like, yo, get me out of here. Like, I want to go stay with my aunt in the capital. Like, this shit's ghetto. And she smacked me in the back of my neck in the dark. Usually we record and it's light, so I could do a little movement with it. It'll hurt, but this time I didn't even know I was getting smacked, bro. It just got caught in the back of that neck. And then afterwards, I was like, mami, te pasaste, pero bien feo, bro.
But y'all kept recording in the whole.
Thankfully, usually the slaps come at the end of the video, right? So I could recover, like, cut.
Yo, you were I did some homework on you, and you went to Caso Cerrado.
I did, bro. I forgot about that, bro.
Tell me about that, bro. Tell me about that.
Caso Cerrado.
Yo, I got called for that one time, bro. Shout out to Erika Marta. She was the one who tried to put me on, and I'm like, I ain't going to that shit. Yeah, what was that like, bro? Like, what is that like? Explain that to me. I saw it. I'm like, I'd rather just ask him directly.
That was great, bro. My boy Tommy 5K from New York, he was like, yo, you want to do Caso Cerrado? I'm like, hell yeah, man. I grew up watching that show. So they flew us down here to Hialeah.
Yeah.
And we was just here, my girlfriend and my mom. And then we all went. And then, the magic happened. It's all real, by the way. Caso Cerrado, everything.
Are those real cases? Or they just it's a real courtroom, right?
It's not a real courtroom.
It's like a set.
It's definitely a set. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they take real cases and then they hire people to reenact.
Them.
Yeah.
Oh.
But sometimes they do just
like some bullshit.
Yeah. Like my story was that they took my Lambong video, the one we was just talking about.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend, I was suing my girlfriend in this one because she was so embarrassed because that was her family that I did that to. That no, not that it was her family, that video went viral and it embarrassed her. And I said that she poisoned me. That she gave me a fish with poison in it. And then I was like suing her for 50 grand.
I'm like picturing this shit in my head. Like,
no, the people who be writing that show, they be in there cooking, bro. They just be in there like, yeah. And originally it was supposed to be with my mom, but she was so nervous, bro. She couldn't do it.
Oh, so it was you.
So my mom came out real quick in the show, but it was supposed to be me and her, but she was just. This was like 2019, I believe, early.
I bet she does it now. I bet she'll probably be a natural.
Yeah. Now she's ready.
She gets it. Now she's the whole vibe now.
That was great though, bro. They flew us down here, got us hotel, got us some food.
Yeah.
And then I was famous to all the doñas. It was like, hey.
No. Somebody invited me. A girl named Erika Malta from New York. She's like, yo, come through. It's no pay, but we'll pay your flight. The same thing. We'll pay the hotel. We'll give you a per diem. Whatever.
They paid us.
They paid you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think she was trying to hustle me then.
It was a little something. It wasn't nothing crazy, but
I think she was trying
something.
to. Yeah. But it was. I passed on. I'm like, I don't know if I want to. You know what I mean?
It's not too late, brother. Chase your dreams. You heard?
Yo, no, man. So the other question that I wanted to ask you was like, how did you make the transition from skits to stand-up comedy? Like, what was that decision like? What was like, you saw you had enough engagement, you were like, yo, I want to step into this world. What did that look like?
Nah, that was a long journey for me to have enough balls to even try it. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Fear was just holding me back. All them years, I was just scared to try. I was just so scared. Because stand-up, it's a scary thing,
It's tough,
brother.
bro. Yeah.
It's a scary thing. And I forgot when was it though? The very first time I did a best man speech at my friend Justin's wedding.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I ever sat down and like wrote jokes. I wrote it at the barbershop, I'll never forget. And then when I went to go do the speech, it was hilarious. Like everybody was talking about it, like if it was a stand-up set.
Yeah.
And they was like, yo, you got to do stand-up, bro. And I'm like, no.
And this is you already were getting traction with the reels and
No. That was even before I started making videos. The best man speech thing that I did.
Oh, word?
Yeah. And then I went up on stage January 3rd of 2023. And this was my New Year's resolution. I'm going to try stand-up this year. And I called Tommy. That's Tommy 5K, shout out Tommy. And I was like, yo, I remember it was a Monday. And I was like, yo, this week, I'm going to do stand-up. Put me up somewhere. I want to do 5 minutes. I was just feeling ballsy.
5 minutes is good. 5 minutes is a good time, though.
Feel the fear and do it anyway. It's a book that I read. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I was like, this Friday or this weekend. He was like, how about today? And I was like, today? But now I'm like, all right, let's just go do it. So we went to the Havana Cafe or something like that with Imagine. Shout out Imagine also.
Oh, Imagine. I know Imagine. Yeah, I know
Imagine got me up there on a Latin night.
Yeah.
And it's a rowdy bar. Like people was there acting up. And the people who went up before me, they was getting drowned out by the bar. Like the people was in there talking mad loud. One thing I learned in sales though, okay, I used to do presentations.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I would do presentations in front of hundreds of people. And I would make my presentation funny to try and get the sale. And I knew how to command the attention of a room and how to make people almost respect you.
Yeah.
Because some people, guess what? They go up on stage and they're pussy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people feel like, yo, shut up, dumbass.
Yeah.
You know? So when I went up there, I said, you know what? Forget about my set. First thing I'm going to do is make sure everybody listening. So as soon as I got up there, I told the people at the bar to shut the fuck up.
Stop on the mic.
Yeah, stop arguing about who paying the bill. Like, you order French fries, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
And then from there, they stood quiet.
You had them.
And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I did my set, and I did like 12 minutes or something like that. And people was laughing, bro, and I just felt good. And I got off that stage, and I'm like, hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
And then for the rest of that year, never went back.
You never went back.
Stage.
Yep, I heard about that too. Yeah. So
never went back.
Why? You didn't? I mean, you had enough confidence at that point, though. Why didn't you go back?
But it's just like sometimes, bro, when you finally do something, I just finally felt like, oh, I did it.
Come on, you wanted just to do it to check out the. But that wasn't in your that wasn't like in your vision board. You were like, I'm gonna just do it because I fear it. I'm gonna just go.
No, it was something that I did have like as a goal, but it wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna start doing stand up
on the regular.
Yeah, you know.
Got you.
So then that whole year passed by, and then in the beginning of 2024, my boy Justin Silva, shout out Justin Silva. He's one of the fucking greatest human beings ever.
Dope.
Superstar, super talented. He had like 7 sold out shows in Connecticut. Like he was like breaking a record or something over there. And he was like, yo, come with me on one of them shows. I'll bring you up. I won't tell nobody you there. You just come out and do 5 minutes. And I was like, oh, I felt the scared again.
The nervous, like, yeah.
But then I went and I saw him with his beautiful family in the green room. And it was like, I just envisioned myself in that position. You know, I'm like, damn, bro, imagine me and all my family taking over a green room with a bunch of like our fans here. And I was just so nervous. And then it was my turn to go up on stage. And I'm like trying to remember my set. And there was some dude talking my fucking head off, bro. Right before I was
green room.
No, like right outside the door of going up on stage. He's like talking to me. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up, man. Like, what am I going to say?
Yep.
Yo, whoever listening, if you friends with comedians and they're about to go on stage, get the fuck away from them, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
or even artists, DJs,
yes,
like
everybody.
Like I did it for a very long time, right? I did it for a very long time, and you could be in the club, like you could as a DJ, you could walk in, right? Mm-hmm. You could mingle, hey, what's up, whatever, right? You ever? I mean, for me, no one's really checking for you, right? When you're like at the bar having a drink, no one's really checking for you. The minute you get on set, everybody wants to come say hi.
Everybody.
You know? So I've learned two things in the game, right? Like at least in the nightlife game, I don't ever speak to an artist before they go on stage. Like I don't ever want to go, let me get a photo op.
Do that afterwards.
I do it afterwards. I go in, I'm low key, hey, what's up? If you see me, we say what's up from afar, cool. But like you said, don't ever, before a show, if I see you at a show, I mean, I'm going to your show, I'm not saying hi. Even if I see you, I'm not saying, hey, what's up, bro? Cool. And I'm going to keep it moving because I know tú estás en otro mundo.
Yeah, man.
You're on some other shit.
Yeah, we're trying to put the whole world together in our heads.
Exactly. So I believe me, yeah, you can say it again.
Yeah.
Because, bro,
he was talking my ear off, bro.
Oh,
and then I went up on stage, and I guess they didn't hear the name, the guy, how he pronounced my name. Some people be saying like Radel or some shit. Radel. And then when I got up there, the crowd lost it. They was screaming. They were so happy.
Yeah.
Like I had to wait for them to calm down. So that's the first time I ever felt that moment where I go up and it's like, whoa, the people here know me.
Yeah.
And then instantly I just felt like this relief and I was like, all right, I'm comfortable. Let me get in my thing.
Yeah.
And then I did it and I killed. Everybody loved it. I got off stage. They was like, yo, you fucking great. And the whole time I was just like, yo, one day I'm going to repay Justin Silva and have him come do a surprise set at one of my shows at a sold out audience. And bro, 6 months later, we got a touring manager and I started hitting the road. A couple months after that day that I said that, I had 4 or 5 sold out shows in New Jersey. And on one of them days, Justin Silva came through and my family was in the green room. And I was like, yo, you're going to go up.
There it is.
Surprise. To repay him with that.
Full circle
and when
moment.
he went up, my audience lost it for him also.
Wow.
And bro, I had goosebumps when it happened because I'm like, bro, this is just a couple months ago, bro. I had the same vision, bro.
Yep. Yeah.
Like just to repay him with that same, you know?
Yeah.
That love.
That's a beautiful thing, bro. That's a full circle moment right there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing, bro. Like, I think that is important to, like, I had somebody yesterday on here, her name is La Gringa Más Latina. I don't know if you heard of her. Her name is Kirsten, and she's a radio host out here in Miami. And she was saying the same thing about the person that gave her first opportunity, you know? And I'm noticing now, especially now with the younger talents, that they are very appreciative of who opened that door, right? Like, you know, a lot of the old school cats, you know, some of them do forget who opened that door. Once you make it up, that you forget. But that speaks to your character, bro. Because I think, you know, a lot of people see you online and comedy and whatever, and they laugh at your jokes and whatever. But at the end of the day, bro, you're still a human being. You're still a person, and has integrity. Has like, right, you know. So that was for me probably one of the most moments that, you know, whenever I see somebody speak about, oh, this person, because I'm like that too, bro. I'm like, whoever opened, like, I'm appreciative for this moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, because one day, you never know where it's going to go, right? Your man, Radel, you know, like, he didn't have to do that. He, you know what I mean? Like, so publicly, I thank you for doing this. You know what I mean? Like,
no, gracias a usted.
No. You know what I mean? I also, you know, and my greatest human being is Arturo. So shout out to Arturo.
He definitely is, bro.
Yeah. So I saw you in the casita in Bad Bunny. I'm like,
damn.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was low key hating.
Everybody, bro. Everybody was so jealous,
bro. I'm like,
you missed it, man. Like, me and Arturo was in there. We was wilding.
And Arturo and I spoke about it. I'm like, I don't know, como que I procrastinate. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna try to see whatever. And como que lo dejamos así. And it was like, whatever. And then I see you, and then I see him. I'm like, damn,
bro. I'm really glad it was me who went and not you. You heard?
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
I wouldn't trade it for nothing.
I'm sure you do, bro. I would have gotten that phone call, bro. I would have left the white kid there. I'm like, I'm going to the casita, bro.
Yo, everybody, bro. You kidding me?
Yo,
that's like that golden ticket, bro. Willy Wonka.
I dropped the ball on that, bro. I dropped the ball.
That was so much fun, bro.
Yeah.
Going in there because it's like, I've been to almost every Bad Bunny concert ever, I think.
Yeah.
Since like 2018.
Yeah.
But that one right there,
bro, that was magical.
Being in that house, and then you step outside, you're in the living room, and then he had bartenders working in there, but the bartenders was role playing like if they was your uncles.
Oh shit!
Yeah, they weren't dressed as like bartenders. They was dressed like in the campo. Like if it was your tíos.
Yeah. I saw.
And then the bar was just the kitchen. It's not like an actual bar in there. It's the kitchen. What do you want?
Yeah,
bro. And it's like, whoa. And then the living room, and then the TV, big TV is playing the actual concert, but then you walk out into the porch, and it's just
the whole arena.
The whole concert, the whole arena.
Man,
that was incredible.
Yeah, when I saw that, bro, I was like, dame ya para esta vaina. I'm like, I ended up going to, to fulfill my need. They did a casita party at a place called Barcode in Jersey.
Mm-hmm, yeah, I know.
So I ended up going there. I went to that casita. Shout out to LG.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I made it to one casita somewhere, but damn, bro, that was an amazing experience, bro.
And Ana de Armas was there.
Oh, yeah.
If I didn't piss enough people off and make them enough jealous.
Damn.
I was there with Ana de Armas. I think she just got voted sexiest woman actress of 2025.
Muerta buenísima.
¿Cómo así, amigo?
Sí.
Tú puedes hablar así, bro.
Claro.
I can't say all that. I can't say all that. But she's definitely, that's like one of the, besides my girlfriend.
Yeah.
She's
you one can of, say it. Don't be afraid.
She's one of the only other people that when you see them in person, you be like,
yeah.
It's like, what?
Yep.
Are you real?
Exactly. Are you AI? That's my new thing now. Like sometimes, maybe I shouldn't say, I'm going to get in trouble for saying this, but sometimes I'll see like a really hot chick on Instagram and I'll message her and I'll be like, hey, are you AI?
You definitely shouldn't have said that, bro.
We're going to edit that out.
Please edit that out, bro.
Anyway, you've been doing a lot of comedy shows, like in stand-up comedy shows. Have you ever bombed on a show?
Hell yeah.
Like bombed?
Yes. Well, to me, I consider it a bomb. Well, one of the first times that I got up at the Broadway Comedy Club, I felt like I bombed. That's before I started doing like my whole set. Arturo was there. I went up and it was like 11 p.m. I had a couple Moscow mules in my system.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love Moscow mules.
Oh, yeah. Delicious.
Amazing, bro. Oh, my God.
And I went up there, and the whole audience, you think these people from New York, they're not even from New York, bro. It's like a bunch of tourists in the audience. And it's 11 p.m., and I'm up there, and I made the grave mistake of trying to talk about fucking mofongo up there. And they like, mofong what? Huh? You know,
because
they
was just like straight-faced.
Yeah, they was just like, and I'm like, you know what I'm talking about, right? And it was just like, I was stuck because I'm like, damn, like, these are my jokes. This is my life. And that's when I realized there's comedy for everybody.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And it's so subjective. It's like how they say art is, like there's people who are hilarious to me. But other people will not think that. Yeah. And that's why I love, shout out Justin Silva again. I'm glazing the fuck out of him, but.
Yeah, no, of course. That's your
he
man.
was one of them people who told me, like, bro, not everybody is for me. I don't care about them.
Yeah.
I care about the people that like what I gotta say. And it's true because there's certain comedians who, whatever they talk about, it don't resonate with me. Like we haven't lived the same life.
Yeah.
I could find the humor. I could think it's funny and smart, you know?
Right. You could process it.
I could be like, that's clever, that's smart.
Yeah.
But is it going to make me laugh, you know? So with me, I had to fight myself with that because I'm like, damn, like, you know, the majority of the world, my background is Spanglish.
Yeah.
New York.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Spanglish, New York. And if you Spanglish and from New York or just all of that, you're going to love my comedy.
Right.
Now, if you speak Spanish and you're from anywhere else in America, you're going to enjoy my comedy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you don't speak Spanish at all, I think you would still find my comedy funny.
Yeah.
But for me, it was like, damn, how can I please everyone? And it's tough because I still got to be myself.
Yeah.
I can't just start writing jokes to attract, you know, to attract a different audience. When the people who come to pay for my shows, if you there, you know who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You there to see me and what I got to talk about. So
yeah, I mean, and since you've done mostly Spanglish, though, do you feel that you've done that your audiences are expanding now, right? You're expanding. You're not just attracting Dominican audiences. You're attracting everybody now.
Yeah.
Because now your content is mostly in Spanglish. Like, and it's funny. That's one of my main questions that I wanted to ask you. Actually, is that how do you feel that, you know, how much percentage of is it natural to you, or do you just say, I'm gonna try to speak more English, try to speak more Spanish? But you just go.
Yeah, it's natural, bro. It's natural. But for me, you know, my main language I say is English.
Yeah. Yeah, same. Yeah, we grew up I grew up in Jersey. Like, so what people would understand that sometimes when people that were Dominican, you know, I think people kind of misinterpret that a little bit and think that our default language is Spanish. But if we grew up in the States,
right,
my default language is English, right? Now, yeah, my mom spoke Spanish in the house. I'm sure like your mom did too, right? And we picked up all the stuff. And so yo hablo español normalmente, like whatever, right? And lately in the past couple of years, I watch a lot of Spanish content just to try to improve my Spanish. But if I see you on the street, like when you walked in, I'm like, what's up? Like, you know, it's just...
exactly.
¿Tú me entiendes? Like, it's like, and then we'll flip. So is it perfect? Because even with this podcast, like I was sometimes debating, I'm like, well, should I do it in Spanish, all Spanish, all... I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to be myself, bro. Because,
that's all it is, bro.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I had La Gringa yesterday, and she's a white person that speaks Spanish. You know, ella La Gringa más Latina. And she was telling me the same thing. So I did some research on her, and I'm watching her stuff, and I'm like, all your stuff is done, it was in Spanish, but the Anglo market is pretty huge. So now what happens with her is that she started doing a radio show on a Spanish station, and now she transitioned over to an all-American station. And she told me herself yesterday, she sat right there and said, yo, the opportunity that have opened up after I've been on Anglo radio, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But she's so true to her nature. Like, it's just like same way you're true to your nature. You still, hey, I'm doing my shit in Spanglish. There's a lot of captions you can translate. You can do whatever. You know what I mean? Like, so, you know, next question. You ever been heckled on a comedy show? Like somebody fucking with you?
The one time somebody was crazy drunk in the audience. I think this was in Connecticut. Somebody was just so drunk. And he was just like, and just like screaming and like laughing, but mad loud and like talking afterwards.
Yeah.
That happened. And I was just like, bro, get out. I basically was like, bro, I tried to like ignore it at first so that I could just keep going with my set.
Yeah.
But he just kept going and kept going and kept going. I was just like, man. Perdón, mi gente. Aquí hay gente con special needs, you know? Like,
you said that?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I was like, brother, please do us all a favor. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And then the security, I seen them. And I'm like, yo, security, leave him alone, bro. He's going to stay quiet. He's going to stay quiet.
You know, they let him
they left him, and he shut the fuck up the whole time.
Yeah. Now, and some of your shows or skits or any content you've done, like with all this cancel culture shit going on around, right? Have you ever been faced with some sort of cancel culture-like behavior?
Yes. Yup. I sure did. Actually, last year, Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Talk about it.
The Puerto Ricans try to get me, bro. I love my Puerto Ricans. Bro, Puerto Ricans actually like really fuck with me, bro.
Yeah.
And I go to Connecticut.
Same. Yeah, I love
And I go to Connecticut and them places, bro. I'll be like, Dominicans, where y'all at? Booyah. And then the Puerto Ricans be louder.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, Boricuas, and they support too.
Puñeta.
The Boricua support.
Yeah. They show love. So I'm at the PR parade and we was live streaming it. And this lady came up selling Puerto Rican hats. This lady, she's not even Puerto Rican. You know, the street hustlers.
Yeah.
And she comes up and my mom was like, oh, I want a hat. Me, I never carry cash on me. I'm always like, you know, I never carry cash. So she's like, how much is it? And the lady was like, it's free. It's free. So I'm like, is it free for real? She was like, yeah, it's free. So then I'm like, all right, thank you. I went to go grab one and she was like, $10. So I'm like, my dumb ass, trying to be funny for the stream, I said, oh, you know what? It's all right. We not even Puerto Rican, you know?
Oh, my God.
Right. I said that, and I was just like, yo, she said it was free. You know, if I had cash, I would have bought it because my mom wanted it, you know?
Yeah.
And from that, somebody clipped just that little piece.
Of course.
They didn't show it when she said it was free. It was free. They just said, oh, we're not even Puerto Rican. And it was like, oh, Radel, he's over there at the PR parade, but he can't even purchase a thing or don't want to wear don't want to represent. Like, get the fuck off the float, you know? And bro, they was just posting and 100,000s of views, and I was just like,
oh my God.
That's one of the worst feelings because it's like, I know that I'm not like that.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
I know who I am. I know that I'm a great person. But then when people are painting something and then the comments are agreeing,
of
fuck
course.
this guy.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
I followed this guy for 8 years. Fuck him. Never again.
Yep.
That shit hurts, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it hurts. I'm not that tough.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So I was just like, bro, people was calling me, these big Puerto Rican pages, DMing me, yo, you gotta address this, you gotta address this. I'm like, yo, call me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, how people took that and then turned it into what they wanted to. And the way the world is now, I know that negativity is, that's what sells. That's what's gonna go viral.
That's what goes viral. Yep.
I'm like, bro,
unfortunately.
Why y'all didn't post me waving the Puerto Rican flag on the float?
Yep.
Right? Why y'all didn't, that was just so crazy to me, bro.
Yeah.
Like my girl is Puerto Rican. Now I sound like one of them. I have black friends. My girl is Puerto Rican, her whole family, and you know, that's my family, bro.
Yeah.
That's my family, bro. Puerto Ricans, I fucking love y'all, bro.
Yeah, same,
Puñeta,
bro. I love some PRs, bro.
Cabrones. But that was spooky, bro. That was spooky.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it is what it is, man. I think you handled it well. I think you handled it well.
Yeah, I actually didn't address it at all.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know?
Sometimes just letting it simmer and letting it go.
Yeah, because I didn't want to add no more, gas to that stupid fire because I'm like, bro, in fact, I did feel bad because I'm like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have said that. You know, that was kind of stupid because I know that it could get, because I feel like I'm already trained I've trained myself to be like not cancelable. Yeah. Like do the right.
Ignore the trolls.
Yeah. Say the right things, you know what not to say, you know?
Yeah.
So that one did mess with me, bro. That was during the summertime.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. But we out of there, bro. Puerto Ricans, we good.
It's a beautiful thing, bro. It's part of the journey.
They let me in the casita, so.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
So before we wrap up, you did the United Palace stuff. And you sold that out.
Yes.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you, bro.
That's a very difficult thing to do. I've produced shows at United Palace and a very hard venue to fill. Mm-hmm. And so big congratulations for that. I know we can talk about the movie stuff, right? We can talk about you're working on a movie.
Oh, I got invited to the first feature film ever. We shot it back in, I want to say it was in June or July. It was in June. In Atlanta at Tyler Perry Studios. Armani Ortiz, Dominican director from the Bronx.
Dope. He
made his first feature film. It's called Otra. It's a one-shot danceicle movie, not a musical. A musical, they'll break out into songs. This one, they'll break out into dance with some music in the background.
Yeah.
So And it's all like one shot, the whole thing.
Oh, okay. When does that come out?
I believe it comes out this summer. Don't hold me to that, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But I was out there in Atlanta at the Tyler Perry Studios for like 10 days. And it was just one of the most greatest feelings of my life, bro.
Dope.
Yeah, like that's what I want to do. I want to keep doing stand-up, keep making content, but damn, I'm trying to get up in the movies, bro. I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, I was there on days I wasn't even shooting. I still went.
Just because you love it so much.
Yeah, I want to be there. I want to see what's going on.
Right.
Damn, what they doing over there? You know, how does this work?
Yeah,
I like how you said that line, you know?
Yeah.
Talking with other actors and the dancers there. It's just incredible, bro. The work ethic.
Yeah.
I was just like, bro, I can do this.
You want to be in the environment because you know sometimes, bro, like the same way that people say you are who you hang with.
Yeah.
If you're in that environment, se te va a pegar algo.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And now you're on tour now. You're on tour now. You're doing Miami. Are you doing New York?
We don't have New York just yet. You know, we want to come back with something nice. Kind of like how we did last time.
Okay.
But yeah, we just starting the tour. Tomorrow starts the day.
Beautiful.
Miami, we got 5 shows there. Yeah.
Yes, I'll be there. I'll be at De Lambon.
And then next month we going to the West Coast, bro. Gonna go meet a bunch of people over there.
Nice.
A bunch of different cities we never been to.
Nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's gonna be fun, bro. We starting the year off strong. Last year wasn't easy for me. You know, I lost my pops. I lost my grandma.
Man, yeah. Sorry for your loss, bro.
Thank you, bro. And after that, I was just sad and miserable and just, you know, just trying to figure it out. But I know that my pops and my grandma, when they were alive, they told me to keep this shit going, bro.
Yeah.
So that's what we gonna do, bro.
And that you are, my brother, man.
Yeah.
So listen, once again, I want to thank you for this opportunity, bro. It means a lot to me. I know that you're a busy dude. You're here on tour, and I just wanted to show you my appreciation for just taking out this hour and just coming down and
hell yeah, brother. Anytime, bro. Thank you so much,
and I'll be at your show tomorrow. Y'all got free drinks?
No.
Oh, I got
free for me.
Oh, something came up tomorrow.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Everybody
for being here.
watching, if you're going through some hard times, bro, you still here for a reason. You heard?
Yep.
Tomorrow could be a better day, bro. So just hang in there. You heard? I love y'all. Radel Ortiz. Come see me at a show. Let's have a good time. Or if not, don't do shit. I love you either way. You heard?
Radel Ortiz, Acapella Podcast. Do not forget to subscribe and turn on the notification button. It means a lot to us. Thank you for watching.
Amen.
Acapella.